What is up, my friends, and welcome to the video. I am currently in downtown LA on a little bit of a trip, and I'll tell you guys about that later on in the video. But yesterday I filmed a full day of eating with me traveling here. So we ate at a Mexican restaurant, a hole-in-the-wall Mexican restaurant, and then we ate at, we got some dope ice cream as well. And so what the premise of this video is teaching you guys how to track your macros. So I hit 2,200 calories. Stay on track, eat out, have a great time, and yeah, just make the most of your trip. So what I realized is I didn't film any, I filmed a bunch of B-roll of me traveling up until I had ice cream, and so that's like half the day. So what I'm gonna do is find a spot where I can kind of sit down and talk to you guys and walk through the strategies I use in order to stay on track, not feel so food focused, enjoy my time, and yeah, just freaking live life. So let me find that spot, and yeah, I'll see you guys in a sec. Let me find that spot. Where to find the spot? This is a lot harder than I thought. I left this morning at 5:45 a.m. So I left my apartment at 5:45 a.m. I was up at like 5 a.m. So the first factor that we need to take into play is lack of sleep. When I was heading to the airport, I knew that I didn't have a lot of sleep, and so when we don't get a lot of sleep, our leptin and ghrelin, which help regulate our hunger, are going to be that much higher. So I knew more hungry earlier in the day. I needed to be aware of that, and got to the airport and got my coffee. So one coffee that I always get no matter where I am, and I've been everywhere around the country, and every coffee shop will give you this order, and that is, you're gonna go there and you just ask for whatever roast you want, and then you just ask for steamed almond milk. I got that.
It's just so thing. How far do you want your milk?
I would say,
Tell me to stop.
that's good.
There you go.
Thank you so much. And then I travel with my stevia drops, and I add those in, and those are 0 calories. So then you're able to control what you can control and have a consistent coffee, and then not have that take away from your macros. And so then we board the flight. It was about a little over 3-hour flight to LA. And during the flight, one thing you got to keep in mind too is when you're heading to LA, I'm coming from Central Time. That means that it's 2 hours difference. So that means that if it was noon time in Austin, Texas, it's 10 a.m. in LA. So that's something I had to be aware of too, because my body doesn't know what time zone I'm in. It just knows the time that I normally live in. So it still thinks it's noontime when it's 10 a.m. in LA. It doesn't change like that. For me, if I normally ate at 12, like noontime, at 10 a.m. I'm gonna get the same hunger cue from my body. I was on my flight at that time, and I needed to look for what's called the minimum effective dose. And so I had the intention of having 2 RX bars. You could see me put them down, but then I only had 1 because I started to ask myself, okay, would I rather have this next one in a couple hours to hold me over and get my body and my hunger in a good spot to put me in a position to succeed to hit my macros by the end of the day? So that's what I did. I ended up having 1 RX bar, and I was like, all right, I'm good. And so we landed in LA. We headed to Venice because Aubrey has never seen Venice. Traveled to LA with Aubrey. Aubrey is Team FDL. She's our CMO, Chief Marketing Officer, so she handles everything. We're out here together, and she had never seen Venice before, so we went to go see Venice. We hung out around there. We went to a local coffee shop, which was freaking awesome. Got coffee there, and then I had the second RX bar. And at this point, it was about 2 p.m. About 2 p.m., and then we were starting to head towards our Airbnb at that time. So we checked into the Airbnb, got our stuff, and we were starving, so we're like, all right, let's find somewhere to eat. And so we went to a local hole-in-the-wall Mexican place, which was amazing. And so how do you navigate the menu at a place like that? And I want to preface that I'm starting a whole new series on the channel where I'll go to different restaurants all around the country or anywhere in my town and teach you guys how to track them. So that's the biggest thing. So let's say that I'm going to this Mexican restaurant. It's like, okay, what do my macros look like? Do they have nutritional information online? Understanding that if I keep it simple, chances of me guesstimating is gonna be that much more closer to what the actual macros are, rather than adding in all kinds of complexities. So what I did was I went there and I looked at the menu, and like, they didn't have nutritional information online. Their menu was very basic, and on their menu, one thing that you can always get at a Mexican restaurant is a bowl, and they didn't have that bowl, a burrito bowl, on the menu. But I asked, and they were like, yeah, we just don't have it on the menu, but we do offer it. And so what I said is like, can I customize the bowl? And they're like, yeah, absolutely. So I asked for double lettuce, no rice. I asked for beans. I asked for chicken, and I said pico and avocado. So I went out, I didn't want the cheese because cheese was gonna add fat. I wanted avocado instead of the cheese, and that was fine. And so yeah, I kept it simple so I can look at that stuff, and then I could go, like, let's say on a Chipotle nutritional information and be able to plug all that in and guesstimate the macros. But then also what you can do if you're very well versed in guesstimating, I'm gonna show you guys right now something I do in my Fitness Pal. So what I do is I create custom entries to where if I want to eyeball or guesstimate macros, I'm able to do that. So for example, I have an entry in my Fitness Pal of 1 gram of carb, 1 gram of protein, and 1 gram of fat. And you'll notice with this bowl, I had a side of chips. I'll be honest, I had 6 tortilla chips. They were pretty big. And so I guesstimated each tortilla chip to weight around 3 or 4 grams. So what you can do is guesstimate what a serving of like regular tortilla chips would be, and then you can track those into your macros like that. So after that, we're like, man, I really want something sweet. And so something to think about too is because I didn't get rice, I could have got rice and had a lot more carbs in this meal, but I saved some carbs, and then we went and got some ice cream. We'll make you famous, Tatiana.
You don't see shit.
You don't see shit. So we're just trying to get ice cream.
I love that.
And you are swerving through traffic, and people are just mean. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Thank you, lady. Where are you guys from?
Austin, Texas.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah, it's a nice spot. Nice spot. Not being
stressful.
in. Yeah, you're not in a lane where you're trying to turn for 3 lights through, and you still don't get to turn. That makes sense.
That's very
Yeah, usually the first time you get a chance.
charm.
Yeah, you get a chance to turn. You get to turn. So if that gives you the moral of the story. Yeah. I mean, the traffic's pretty.
I like you guys.
So I asked for recommendations from you guys on where we should go get ice cream, and so you guys recommended somewhere in the Grand Central Market called McConnell's. And so we went there, got some samples and tested them out, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, these are unreal. So I got salted caramel chocolate chip, and it was a churro flavored ice cream with like chunks of churro in there. It was unbelievable.
It's so good.
Is it good?
Uh-huh.
Oh man. Got a fat scoop of churro. So what this reminds me of right at this very moment is the drumstick. I forgot how good a sugar cone is. It's delicious and nutritious. Place like this, just like with anything, there's standard operating procedures on, okay, do you check if they have nutritional information online? So what I like to think of, because the ice cream was full fat, closest thing that I can compare it to is, let's say, a Ben & Jerry's. If we want to guesstimate that the best we possibly can, that's going to be, I would say, each scoop was about 60 to 70 grams. So I'd guesstimate it as 1.25 servings of Ben & Jerry's. And then we add the sugar cone on top. You just find a standard brand, I would say like Keebler is a great one to look at. So what you do is you add the ice cream, and then you add the sugar cone together, and that's what's gonna help you come as close as you can with accurately tracking that. And so when you eat out, I mean, that's your choice. You don't control all the variables, but you can come as close as you possibly can. And being able to come close as you can, that's freedom. That's freedom, it's fun. And so that's why I'm excited about the new series that we're gonna be doing at all these different places, teaching you guys how to eat out. So this gets us caught up in the video.
Dying here.
So
We almost got trapped.
yeah.
Like rats.
It's all good. It was kind of scary, but always when you're traveling, keep your knee as high as possible, aka do things like take the stairs. Like we're on the 5th floor, take the stairs instead of taking the elevator. It adds up. Like walk everywhere you possibly can. Yeah, it all. Oosh.
Don't listen to him.
It all adds up. It all adds up. Wow, we're only on the 3rd floor. If you guys didn't know, we are going to Tony Robbins Unleash the Power Within 4-day long seminar. It's intense. It's like from 8 a.m. till like 1 a.m. at night, all day long. Like you don't even get lunch break, so it's intense. So today we had to go up there and get registered and everything like that. So we didn't get to the gym till 7:30 p.m. West Coast time, but that's 9:30 p.m. Central time. And Aubrey usually trains around 11 o'clock.
Yeah, I knew.
Yeah, and I train around 5 o'clock. So it's just way different. We didn't want to train, but we ended up hitting it, and that leg day was awesome. It's absolutely awesome. So now we don't even have groceries. So now we're gonna walk to Ralph's, which is like 0.4 of a mile, and grab some groceries. I'll show you guys what I have. And
Here we are.
all right, so we just got back from the grocery store. Your boy is really hungry, so I'm gonna run you guys through everything. We got some 100-calorie maple and brown sugar oatmeal. Macro on these is pretty damn good. We got some popcorn, some deli meat, which is easy protein sources. We got some cereal just to add on top for some extra carbs. We got Carb Masters, which are no joke. The macros on one of these is awesome. 1.5 fat, 4 carb, 9 protein. These are great. We got a bunch of frozen vegetables. We got some baby dill pickles. They're great. We have yellow mustard. We got a bunch of protein bars. So RX Bar sent us a package and we didn't receive it. They sent us a bunch to hook us up and keep us fueled the rest of the weekend, but we didn't get the package and go to the right place. So we ended up buying a bunch of different bars. I used to eat these Perfect nutrition bars all the time, the zone bars. Macros on these are really good. Macaroni, 7 fat, 23 carb, 14 protein. Not a lot of fiber, which is good. We got eggs, we got Laughing Cow cheese wedges, powdered peanut butter. We got some of these sparkling ice drinks, some sugar-free, fat-free pudding mix, Dan & Light and Fits. This new flavor is bomb toasted marshmallow. Get out of the way. We have some Jewish rye bread. This stuff's awesome. I just found it and I looked it up. Per slice is 26 carb, which is great. And then they didn't have rice cakes. So this is the closest thing we got. These sea salt and peppercorn rice crisps per 16 pieces, 130 calories, 22 carb, 2 protein, not bad. Always gotta have mini chocolate chips. We got some pizza sauce for a topping. We got some salsa. We got some white cheddar, Colonel Seasons. I missed anything? Oh, we got some avocado. All right. I think we're done. I'm gonna make some dinner, and I will show you guys what I made. All right, so quick pro tip: we didn't get any cooking spray. We thought they had some. It was on me for not looking and assuming. So what they do have is a little bit of canola oil. So here's a trick to simulate as if you have cooking spray. So what I'm gonna do here is take a paper towel. So I'm gonna take a paper towel and I'm going to go just like this and fold it up. And so now, go like this a few times, and I'm going to coat the bottom with oil. So what this is gonna do is help save your fats from using a bunch of oil. So give that one a try. Let's make some dinner. Oh, nice. You don't want to go in. Okay, so just so you guys know, I'm trying to use a toaster, and this doesn't fit. Okay? I need toast. I want toast. So don't get mad at me for turning on the oven to toast my bread. For all you energy savers out there. vessel of change. Oh man. And then we got the veggies. We got Brussels sprouts and cauliflower topped with yellow mustard and that salsa. I love veggies. I want to fit all over the floor.
I saw it. I was coming in to help you. I was swooping in with another napkin. It happens. Maybe not to everyone, but it does happen.
Easy.
Well, no one else has to show their food to the camera.
That's very true. Alright, so I'm going to finish this and I will show you guys what I'm having for a nightcap. And so what you guys saw was the protein pumpkin frosting. I'm gonna try not to get my head because I'm putting a shadow. Protein pumpkin frosting, and then we had the Dan & Lighten Fit toasted marshmallow flavor. This stuff's amazing. Then topped with mini chocolate chips, some popped butter popcorn, and some Cheerios. Solid combo, thicker than a Snicker. You got something smart today?
Nada.
To be honest, I haven't even really tracked what I ate after the gym. So what you guys saw for dinner and dessert, I'm probably under my macros, way under on my protein, I think. And I'm gonna put the macros on the screen. I haven't tallied them yet, but by the time you guys are seeing this and it's edited, I will already tally the macros. So I'll show you guys what I have, and if I'm close, I'm close. If I'm not, I'm close enough. It's not that big of a deal. Your body doesn't see your macros on a daily basis. It sees them weekly, bi-weekly. It sees consistency. So let me know in the comments below if you were to have an ice cream cone and you had 2 scoops, what 2 flavors would you choose? That's a lot of pressure. But you guys are gonna have some really good answers because I need some more ideas for future ice cream places. Also, what's your favorite ice cream place of all time? Like, what's a place in what city should I go to whenever I'm in that city? So yeah, that's gonna wrap things up. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Please give the video a thumbs up. Last video, you guys are doing so much better at putting the thumbs up. It makes me really happy. It helps the channel. And make sure to please subscribe so you get to see all the new content when it comes out. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Boom.